I am frequently telling my Pilates students how important it is to add strength training into your routine in addition to Pilates. As we age, we lose muscle mass, muscles on our body, strengthen the bones, and all the soft tissue. Very, very important, especially as we get older. Menopause also wreaks havoc on our bodies, loss of hormones, etc. So this is a one-weight class for you. It's some movements that you may not have seen before on this channel. All you need is a 2 to 3 pound weight, and a lot of the movements, if you want to grab a second weight and add in, but I just filmed one weight for you. And I hope that you enjoy it, and we'll go ahead and get started. We're going to take the left leg all the way out. We're going to reach our hands towards that leg. And while we're here, let's first keep it in neutral. Both hands are on that foot. And if you're ready to go a little bit deeper, let's do that. Get the hamstrings warm. We're doing a lot of things with hamstrings. And let's add a flex. Release it, and let's go to the other side. Bring that knee in and reach and hold. A little deeper. And then we're going to add that flex. Okay, come all the way up. Let's just look forward and then turn our heads to the left, stretching left side of our neck. Right side of our neck. Come back to center and other side. Take your arms straight out to the side. We're going to turn our body to the back. Take that left hand down behind you and then reach back. Bring it up. Same thing on the other side. Twist and lean and reach. Okay, let's lie down with the one weight. Again, if you want to use 2 weights, that's up to you. I would prefer that you focus on proper form with only 1 weight. So we're going to start with single straight leg stretch. We're going to take the weight up overhead. So you can see I'm holding my weight one end in each hand. We're going to take both legs up. You may leave your head down or raise it. I'm going to raise mine up. We're going to start with a nice inhale, and as we exhale, let's lower the right leg. Inhale here, exhale, switch legs. Inhale, exhale, switch. Switch again using that proper Pilates breath. Hover that leg. It does not go all the way down to the mat. Over. Now, if you want to lower that head, you may. This is abs and arms. 3 more. Let's do 2 more. 1, 2. Oh, knees in. That's great for a hamstring stretch too. So having the weight up overhead keeps us more centered on the mat and more mindful of pushing our back into the mat. You'll really feel it with the corkscrew now. Same thing, legs up together. You don't have to go very big with the diameter. You can go smaller if you prefer. Make sure you stay imprinted. Inhale, circle as you exhale. We're going to count those. That was 1, 2, 3. Don't move that weight. 4, 5. Let's go for 1 more. 6. Good. Other direction. Inhale. Circle as you exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. 6. Feeling it in my quads. That's okay. Knees in. Let's pause right here for a second. The favorite position between movements. And let's do a nice roll left and right. And then from here, we're going to do crisscross legs with the weight up overhead. And then we're going to add left and right movements. So let's just focus on the regular leg movement. So head up or down your call. We're going to extend one leg at a time, hovering, bring it in, and switch. Nice. Really makes you focus your attention on how those abs are working hard. One more after this. Down. Now we're going to add left and right movements. So when that right knee is in, that weight's going over to the right. When the left knee is in, it goes to the left. You may leave your head down if you prefer. I'm going to raise mine up. Inhale. Let's take the weight over to the right as you exhale and extend the left leg. Inhale, switch and exhale over. Inhale, exhale over, and switch. It's good to use that Pilates breath with this one, by the way. Over, over. Two more. 1, 2. All right, let's take a pause. Those are challenging, but they're great. Knees left and right roll here. Here's something we've not done with the 1 or even 2 weights. We're going to do a pelvic lift. So 2 ways you can do this. You can start at tabletop, and it would look like this. Slowly return. Or you can do legs straight up. Lift, slowly return. The long leg is a little bit harder, okay? So that's the information you need to decide what leg position you want to use. The weight is going to provide us a little bit of focus as we do this, keeps our shoulders into the mat. All right, let's inhale. We're going to lift our pelvis as we exhale. Slowly return. Now I'm going to lower mine just a little on the return. That will get the low abs a little bit, okay? Inhale, exhale for 2. Inhale, lift, and exhale for 3, 4, 5, very good, 6, we'll do 8, 7, one more, good. I love doing that one on my own time when I'm not teaching on my days off. I think it's a very effective way to work the low abs for what it's worth. Roll left and right. Okay, now let's target specific muscle groups. We'll start with the biceps. So let's put the weight in our right hand. We're going to make sure we're imprinting. Our legs are at tabletop. As I curl that weight in, and I'm being mindful to keep the upper arm in the mat or on the mat, I'm going to extend the left leg out, okay? Head's going to be down for this. Imprint nice and tight. Inhale, curl, exhale, extend, and in. Inhale, curl, exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 more, 7, 1 more, then we'll switch sides for 8, good. Other side, same thing, extending the right leg, curling in the left arm. Inhale, curl in and exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, don't lose that imprint, 5, 6, 7, one more, 8, good, knees into the chest. Okay, those were the biceps. The opposing set of muscles are triceps. So we're going to work on the tricep now, same idea. We'll start with the right hand. We're going to put it up over our head, not over our face, to the side a little bit. And I want you to keep that elbow relaxed. Don't lock those elbows. We'll take that right arm back by our ear and up as we extend the left leg down. Extend the left leg over the mat. Here we go. Inhale, curl, and exhale for 1. And in. 2, 3. Right leg stays at tabletop. 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. 8. Good. Let's switch to the other side. Okay, right leg's going out. Left leg is left arm is tricep. Here we go. Inhale, curl as you exhale, and up. For 2, not curl, bend. Here we go. 3. I guess we could call it a curl. Here's 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. 8. Good. Let's pull the knees in and pause right here. Okay. This one I came up with, it is brand new. It is combining the weight with a movement we have done many times. You're really going to feel it isolating the side of your body, the whole side. So take the weight in your right hand, keep your elbow relaxed. Head is meant to be up. You can leave it down if you prefer. As I extend that arm, that right arm, I'm going to also extend that right leg, and I'm curving over with that right leg. And then I'm going to come back in. Again for 2. If this is too much for your shoulder, lose the weight. 3. Great for your obliques. 4. 5. 6. 7. One more. It's a good one. 8. Nice. Let's take the weight in the other hand. Same thing. Extend the left leg out. The weight in the left hand is going to come down towards that foot. Here we go. Inhale, curve, and exhale. Over for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. 8. Good. Knees back in. That's a fantastic one. I love it. Let's roll left and right. Okay, next up, we're going to start with the weight. You have 2 choices, either up over your face, back behind your head. That'll be obviously a greater range of motion. We're going to inhale. We're going to raise up as we exhale. We're just going to reach for our knees, and then we're going to come back to the mat. This works the triceps and the shoulders. Inhale, exhale, lift for 2 and reach. Pull those belly buttons in and down. Inhale, exhale, lift for 3. Lift that head up. Get the most out of this. Here's 4. 5, 6, 7. One more. 8. All right, bring the knees in again. Let's work on our brain health a little bit. Some compound movements that are a little confusing. Weight's going to go in the left hand. Legs are at tabletop. We're going to take our right leg out to the side as we open our left arm out. That's going to work your pecs, chest muscles, okay? Right arm stays by your side. Remember to keep that elbow relaxed. Here we go. Inhale, exhale out, and in. 2. Try to keep your back into the mat. Don't lift it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. 8. Good. Other side, we're going to do the same exact thing. Elbow relaxed. Inhale, open as you open your arm and your leg together as you exhale. Excuse me. Inhale. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, one more. 8, nice work. Bring those knees in again. Rolling left and right. We have a lot more fun ahead. So let's take a nice pause here. Circle those knees. And in the other direction. All right, let's work on our stability. Weight goes up overhead, legs at tabletop. Find your center of balance. Take your knees over to the right. Don't let that weight move and hold. Belly button in tight. Up, over to the other side. Keep those shoulders pushed into the mat. Lift, over, lift, take it over. 4 more. Here's 1. Lift. 2, 3. 1 more. This is fantastic for strengthening the muscles that support the spine, the obliques, and the muscles around the spine. Pull the knees in again. Good stuff. Roll left and right. Okay, here's another new one. We're going to begin with our legs straight up. All right. As I lower my left leg hovering, I'm going to take my right arm with a relaxed elbow, go out to the side and back in. That's going to work your chest again, okay? Head can stay either up or down. I'm going to go ahead and raise my head because I want to work a little bit harder. All right, here we go. Elbows relaxed. Inhale, lower that left leg as you exhale. Bring it in. Inhale, exhale, open, and lift. Number 3, that other leg stays up. I know it's challenging. 4, 5, 6, 7, 1 more, 8. Good. Other side. This is good, good, good. All right. Love all these new movements. Left arm is holding that weight. Relax that elbow. Lower the right. Let it hover. Inhale. Head up or down. Exhale. Out and in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My left leg was lowering. Keep it up there. 7. Last one. 8. Good. Knees back into the chest. Okay, we're going to do rolling like a ball now. Using that weight helps us get up, provides some inertia. So let's roll ourselves up to seated. We're going to bring those knees in. We are tucking the chin, coming up to the toes. Weight's going to go out in front. Let's inhale to begin. Deep breath as you move through these. Exhale, roll back and up. Try to balance on those sits bones. Try to keep the feet off the mat. Inhale, exhale, roll back and up. Inhale, exhale, roll back and lift. Inhale, exhale, back. Let's keep it here. Hold it. Good. All right, we're going to put the feet down. We're going to do several movements in a seated position. First thing, we're going to work those shoulders a little bit. We're going to keep the left leg long. The right's going to go at tabletop. Now let me stop here and say, if you want to grab a pillow or a little ball to put behind your low back to support, you can pause and go grab that, okay? So we are going to do a little lean though. So we're starting with our left leg on the mat, right leg at tabletop, right arm out. Let's inhale. We're going to lean a little bit as we exhale, and then sit up. Lean for 2, 3, 4. We'll do 6, 5, because we're going to add on. 6. Remember to keep that elbow a little bit relaxed. Same thing. Now we're going to take the arm out to the side. Inhale, exhale. Let's start over. Inhale, exhale, lean. Take the arm out and in, up. Inhale, exhale, lean, out and in for 2. Inhale, exhale for 3. Inhale, lean and exhale for 4. It's kind of hard, isn't it? Here's 5. One more, number 6. Beautiful. Okay, let's go ahead and switch sides now. Okay, now that left leg is at tabletop, right leg is on the mat, arm is out front. Inhale, lean back as you exhale, and up. Number 2, lift. 3, elbow relaxed. 4, 5, one more. 6. Let's add on by taking the arm out to the side. Inhale first, lean and exhale, take it out and in. Inhale, exhale out and in for 2. 3, working that chest and shoulders. 4, 5, last one, burning abs. 6. Okay, sit up. Shake it out a little bit. We got more fun. Here we go. Let's take that weight straight out in both hands. Tall spine, elbows relaxed. Legs are open a little bit. We're going to inhale. We're going to pull that right knee in as we exhale. Put it back down. Inhale, exhale for 2, and down. Inhale, pull it in. Exhale for 3, 4. We'll do 8, 5, 6, almost there. 7, give me one more. 8, relax, shake it out again. Okay, now I want you to bring that weight into your chest, nice and tight. We're going to take a deep inhale, tall spine. We're going to lean back as we exhale, hold it here, turn to the right, turn to the left, sit all the way up. Inhale, lean back as you exhale, turn, and up. This is number 3, lean, turn, and up. Inhale, lean and exhale for 4. We'll do 6. Turn, and up. Here we go, 2 more. 1, up. Last one. Inhale, exhale, turn, and up. Let's shake it out again. This series where you're leaning back and changing your arm movements really targets those abs beautifully. Here is one more. We're going to start with our weight right at about our chin. Let me demonstrate what that's going to look like first. We start with our weight in front. I'm going to lift my weight a little bit, pull my right knee in, and I'm going to lift it up over my head, pull my left knee in. And then I'm going to take the opposite, right leg back out, left leg back out, sitting up, okay? Let's try a few of these. We don't have to do many. They're very powerful. All right, here we go. Inhale, weight up a little as you exhale, right knee in. Inhale, exhale, left knee in. Inhale, exhale, take the weight. It's a little bit of a mind teaser, isn't it? Here we go again. Right leg in, left leg in. Left leg out, right leg out. Again, left, right, left, right. Can we do two more? Yeah, I think we can. Here we go. Here we go. Right leg in, left leg in, left leg out, right leg out. Last one. Right in, left out, and right out. Beautiful. Let's shake those legs out. Come to your side. I've got two new movements that are lots of fun. My live students may have done this with me before, in fact, so new to some of you. Okay, we're going to start with knees bent. This is going to work your upper back. We're going to take the weight up over our head, of course, with a relaxed elbow. From here, we're going to squeeze that weight behind our back as we take that top leg and extend it out. Okay, let's try this now. If you want to lie down for this one, you certainly can. If you're on your elbow, remember to pull yourself away from the mat. Here we go. Belly button's tight. Inhale, extend and exhale for 1, and down. 2. This is a really good one. 3. We'll do 8. 4. 5. 6. 7. One more. 8. Good. Now, we're going to do some bicep curls while we do clams. So with the bicep curl, we're going to plant our elbow right here on our hip joint. We're going to start with our arm extended, pushing away from that mat. We're going to inhale, curl in, exhale, clam, and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, one more, 8. Good. Let's put the weight down. Let's come all the way down to the mat. And let's do our single leg lifts. So we lift the top one, then we add the bottom, and both of them go down together, being mindful of the belly button in towards the spine. Here we go. Top leg, bottom leg, and lower. Lift, lift, release. Number 3, up, up, and down. Number 4, lift, lift, and lower. Number 5, we'll do 8. Here's 6, 7, one more, 8, and down. Okay, let's switch to the other side. Working those upper backs. Okay, starting on our elbow or lying down, we're going to take that weight up. We're going to extend that top leg out as we're squeezing that elbow behind. Starting with a relaxed elbow. Inhale first, squeeze and exhale for 1, 2, 3, squeeze it, 4, 5, 6, 7, one more, 8. Good. Let's take that arm all the way down to the hip. We're going to do 8 clams as we curl in. Here we go. Clam and curl, and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, feeling that inner thigh working. 7, one more, 8. Okay, all the way down for our single leg side lifts. Here we go. Find your belly button pulled in nice and tight to the spine. Top leg, bottom, and lower. Lift, lift, release. 3, and down. 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me one more for 8. Lift, lift, and lower. Okay, beautiful job. We are now going to roll to the back for some bridges. We are not going to use the weight for the bridge, so I want you to have it nearby, though. We're going to be doing some shoulder mobility movements with our bridges. And if you have your squishy ball nearby and you want to add it in to the inner thigh, that's great. All right, first we're going to come up to the regular bridge. Bring the knees together. If you've got that ball, squeeze. Keep your abdominals tight. Hold it right here. And release down. 2 more like that, then we're going to add our arm movements in. Here we go. Up and squeeze and hold. Release and come down. Again. Lift, squeeze and hold. Release and come down. Okay, take your arms straight out to the side. We're going to do the same bridges, but we're going to come up and bring our arms up overhead, and then we're going to take them back down here as we lower from the bridge. So it's going to look like this. Up, squeeze tight, and lower. Lift it up for 2. Release. 3, 4, 5. Let's do 8. Here's 6, 7. One more. 8. Good. Come down. Let's pull the knees in before we do another set of bridges. Pause a little moment here. Roll right and left. Okay, let's do some different arm movements. Imagine you're doing the back stroke. So you're going to start with your hands down by your side. You're going to come up to the bridge, lift your arms up, circle them around. Elbows are still relaxed. Come back down from the bridge. Let's do 6 of those. Here's number 2. Up, circle and down. Number 3, lift, circle, release. Number 4, lift, circle and down. 5, up, circle, release. 1 more, up, circle, release. Good. Bring the knees in again to the chest. Let's move on to hands and knees for the cat and cow. Okay, let's take it up to that cat, which stretches the spine. Abs are still in. Now to the cow, head and bottom are up. That stretches the abdominals. Arch it up to the cat again. Pull it in tight. And to the cow. Flatten that back. We're going to do a regular pointer, and then we'll do a challenge pointer with the weight. Right leg out and left. Left arm and hold. Release it. Left leg lift. Right arm hold. Release it. Okay, let's grab that weight. Let's start with the right hand so you can get a better view of what we're going to do. We're going to take our left leg out and lift it. It's just going to stay stationary. And then we're going to take the weight up, squeeze in, upper back, release. 2, 3, 4, we'll do 6, 5, 6. Perfect. Same thing on the other side. Lift that right leg, it's going to stay right there. Left arm up and bent. Squeeze in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's challenging. Let's do that child's pose all the way down. We're going to stay here a minute and add on to this. Let's take our arms over to the right to stretch the left side of that body. And then over to the left. Let's wag the tail stretch. Come up to your forearms. Your abs are in nice and tight. From here, we're going to keep that back flat and we're going to move our hips left and right, much like a dog would, wagging his tail or her tail left and right. Just a nice stretch to do as we move on to more work for the back. Okay, let's lie all the way down on the mat with that weight. First thing we're going to do is a bicep curl. Now this is when you might want to grab another weight. It's up to you. And you could curl both in. Otherwise, you're going to hold on to one weight. And we're going to curl in as we lift one leg at a time. Okay, it's intense. It doesn't look like this. It looks like this. So if you can, lift that kneecap off of the mat. Okay. Let's try this together. We will alternate legs. Here we go. Curl in. Let's take the right leg up. Release. Curl in, left. Release. I know, it's a little rough. Alternating up and down. Lift. You don't have to get very high. Up. Keep your abs engaged continuously. Lift. Lower. Lift and lower, up and down, lift, lower, up and down. All right, pause here, head on the mat. Now we're going to try a Superman using one weight. Some people love it, some people don't love it. I'll let you decide what you prefer with or without the weight. Superman is arms and legs up and then down. Okay, we don't have to do many, they're powerful. The weight makes a whole nother level of excitement. Makes it a whole nother level. Here we go. Let's just do 4 of these. With or without the weight, up to you. Here we go. Up and release. 2, squeeze those glutes. 3, elbows relaxed. 1 more. 4, good. Let's take a pause with folded hands on the head right here. Now let's do swimmer kicks with that head down. Here we go. Try to get the kneecaps off the mat. Swimmer kick here. And then relax. Here we go. 2 more sets. Lift and kick. And release. Last one. Lift and kick. And pause. Take both arms down by your side. Turn your head on the left cheek. Just relax those shoulders into the mat a moment. Other side. Okay, let's roll to the side. We're going to do some classical Pilates legs now. Belly button still towards the spine. Here we go. Lift for 1. Flex, release. Try to hover for more work. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're doing 10. This is number 7, 8, 9. One more. 10. Good. All right, let's do that gluteus medius burner everyone loves so much. Those muscles are a small group of muscles right here. Very hard to train. I've been teaching for almost 10 years. They still burn. So they're hard to train. So we're going to take that knee up. We're going to take the top knee and touch the bottom knee. Bring it back up again, and then we're going to touch our feet. Lift, knee, abs in, foot. This is number 3, and foot. 4, 5, we'll do 8 of these. 6, 7, one more, 8. That wasn't so bad, right? Let's rub it out. Okay, let's do mobile stretch. That top knee is lifted. I want you to bring it towards your face. Keep it bent. Take it back behind your body. Forward for 2, 3, 4, 5. We're doing 10 of these. 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. 10. Good. All right. Let's stack it up. Let's do some clams, and then we'll change legs. We're going to make sure we're not rolling back with that knee as we lift it. And then close. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. 10. Good. Let's switch to the other side. All the way down. Straight leg lift. Straight leg lift is first. Toes pointed. Flex, release. Abs tight. Here we go. Lift for 1. Flex, release. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. 10, and release. Good. All right, let's get that gluteus medius burner done. Top knee up. Bring it down to touch the other knee. Up, then touch the feet. Lift, knee for 2, and feet. Knee for 3. Touch the feet. 4, abs in. They like to cheat here. You're not paying attention. 5, they're big cheaters. 6, 7, one more. 8. Good. Close it down. Rub it out. Let's do the mobile stretch. Lift that top leg. Pull the knee into the chest. Take it back behind for 1. In for 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, almost there, 9, one more, and 10. Good. All right, rub it out again if you need to. Let's finish up with those clams. We'll do some inner thigh from our back. Here we go. Clam 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. Good. Roll on over to the back. Let's do an inner thigh hamstring combination. We've done it before. It's fabulous. We take our legs straight up. We are flexing those feet. That's the hamstring stretch. Open your legs wide. Close them one on top of the other. Open again. Alternate. Close. Open. Close. Out. In. Out. And close. Out. Close. 2 more. I feel that hamstring relaxing. 1, 2. Good. Let's pull the knees in for a hug and roll right and left. Circle. Let's do another stretch. Windshield wipers, which are a great mobile stretch. We start with our knees bent. Our arms are out to the side. Take your right leg all the way to the floor and your left goes right on top. Then your left goes up, right follows. Right all the way down, left on top. Left and right. Left and right. Let's do 3 more. 1. Feels good, right? 2. 1 more. 3. Let's roll ourselves up to seated and we'll do just a little bit of stretching for the arms since we did work them quite a bit. Let's take that left arm out to the side, bring it right across your chest and then grab the shoulder, pull it away. Keep your abs engaged as usual. You can pull it a little more as you feel it relaxing. And then release it. Other arm out, bring it across. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that workout. Don't forget to add strength training into your weekly routine 2 to 3 times a week. Have a fantastic day.
Thanks for joining Pilates with Sherry. I'll see you next time.